Good evening and welcome, race fans. Tonight we are here with the Roaring Thunder Racing League at Daytona with the K&N cars. This is going to be good. 80 laps here they're going to be turning tonight. I know they're wrecking right now, but I'll tell you what, they've been out here practicing for quite some time, and it's been really good racing. So I look for a good race here tonight for sure. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. We'd appreciate that. We're coming down to pretty close there to qualifying time. Just 3.5 minutes left in practice. Time enough to practice your pit stops or whatever. But Jeff Dodson and the guys, Charles Smith, a lot of these guys out here are going to be turning some good laps. I think they're going to have a short drivers meeting here and get everything out of the way before the race gets started. So make sure you got yourself something to drink and you're ready to check out the broadcast. Yeah, we'll be back next week with dirt racing here on MaxSpeedTV next Saturday night at this time, so make sure you tune in then. Tomorrow night, we'll be taking on the SRA K&N series. That'll be pretty good. You can check that out on the iRacing Live portal and right here on MaxSpeedTV YouTube. Alright folks, we're going to step away here real quick while they're finishing up their drivers meeting, play our national anthem while they're finishing up, and we'll be back right after the national anthem with qualifying underway.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave the home of the brave.
All right, folks, we're back here with qualifying underway as I promised, and we haven't received the first time yet to see where everybody is going to line up, but everybody's out there turning laps and see who can get the top qualifying spot here for today's race. And there's some times coming in. Frank Hartley taking the pole, Mark Koshik second, Jeff Dotson third, Shane Gross fourth, and Paul Cohen. That's your top five so far on their first lap. And Jeremy Horn takes up the pole now. Him and Mark Day, looks like they're just about tied for the top spot. Noah Lewis third, Charles Smith fourth, and that bumps Frank Hartley back to fifth. Some of the guys are still on their second lap, though. Well, very good there, Fresh Era Gaming. Make sure you click that subscribe button. We'd appreciate that. The subscribe button, and give us a thumbs up on the video. Appreciate that. Qualifying just about coming to an end here. They got about a minute left. Some guys done with their qualifying. Other guys not even taking a qualifying time. It's not going to be a huge field here tonight. I think we got about maybe 15 or 16 drivers, maybe 17. But nonetheless, it'll be great racing. You know, the field's going to get spread out a little bit. That's where you don't want to lose a draft. Pit stops are going to be very, very key here tonight. Make sure you get in and off a pit road, you know, perfectly. Don't want to make any mistakes, because boy, mistakes can be very costly here. If you get separated from a partner or, you know, a teammate out there you may be drafting with, it's going to be very difficult to keep that speed up. You're going to fall back and be out of the race, out of contention, not out of the race, but out of contention. All right, that's going to wrap up qualifying. We're going to get everybody down here on the grid, folks, and get them accounted for. All right, starting on the pole, Jeremy Horn with a 48.839. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Only beating Mark Day by 4 1,000ths of a second. So a pretty close timing right there. Mark Day will start in second place on the outside. Noah Lewis starting third. Charles Smith fourth. Evan Black fifth. Frank Hartley Jr. in sixth place. Aaron Cummings will start seventh. Shane Gross eighth. Paul Cohen ninth. Mark Koshik 10th. Josh Medlock will start 11th. Jeff Dotson in 12th. Rick Mason 13th. Dave Force 14th. And Jim Whaley rounding out the field in 15th position. So only 15 drivers out here tonight, folks. And as far as I can see, Jim Whaley's the only one that did not take a qualifying time at all. Whoops. So, that being said, we're about ready to kick these guys out of here and get them going. Get them out there on the track and let's see what they got. Pretty sharp looking paint jobs out there today, I can tell you that. Alright, get those seatbelts tightened down good and tight there, folks, because here we go. We're going racing right now here at Daytona. Pace car's about to head in. It does, and green is out.
Green, green, green.
Some guys kind of laying back a little bit. Not a bad idea. Kind of giving themselves a little bit of breathing room just in case the big one happens. We know it will. We just don't know when. Mark Day up there on the high side looking to get some help from Charles Smith, making something happen up on that high side. Everybody pretty much falling into a line here right now, but Mark Day trying to make a little bit of ground up. Got a pretty good run on that high side. I don't know, boy, this is going to be close. Jeremy Horn does pull away a little bit. Him and Noah Lewis at the line. It looks like Jeremy Horn will lead the very first lap of this race. 79 to go, folks. Evan Black, third place. That inside line getting a pretty good run. Mark Day not doing so good up there on that high side as he thought he would. Frank Hartley in seventh. Oh, a little bit of dancing around there. Dave Force up on the high side. Gomez gets kind of shoved back there. I think there might have been a little bit of a hook on the bumper of one of them cars or something, and that sent him to the back of the field. He's got to be very careful not to lose that draft right now. He's got to stay right on it. Jeremy Horn does lead the second lap. I think Jeremy's going to be tough to beat out there today. Riding along here with Evan Black. Aaron Cummings getting a run on the high side. Up there all by himself at the moment. Inside line gets a little bit of a run here. And now Aaron gets a little bit of help, it looks like, from Mark Day. A little bit of a bump there. Saying, come on, let's go. Down the backstretch. Jeremy Horn still in command of this race. And he leads yet another lap. 4 in the books for Jeremy Horn. Back in the back, Jeff Dotson gets shuffled to the back. You're running in the MaxSpeedTV car. Nice looking car, gotta say. Going to go to the back here real quick. Dave Force gets a run. Wow, did he come up on the back there of I'm not sure who that was, a number 9 or number 6 there, Josh Medlock, and actually did get into the back of him. A little contact between them two, and that kind of slowed up the progression there of Dave Force. He had quite the run there. Josh Medlock in a brand new painted car, Batman on the car, specifically for Steam King. He is in chat. Painted that up just for his buddy Steam King there. Oh boy, who's that going back? That's Evan Black got shuffled out. Wow. Could be something up there he didn't like. He's going to go to the back of the field. Aaron Cummings trying to make that happen on the high side. Does not lead that lap, but he's not giving up. He's got Mark Day all over the back of him. Close racing here between these guys. Frank Hartley down on the bottom. Charles Smith up on the high side, giving Mark Day a push. The outside line is working. And let's see if they're going to be able to push Aaron to the lead here. He's got the lead right now, but at the line, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to have enough there. He does have enough. Aaron Cummings is going to lead his first lap of the race. Yes, he does. He gets that valuable bonus point, drops it down. Oh! Got to pick a lane. Which lane you going in? Jeremy Horn retakes the lead. Aaron got his point out of the way. That's what he wanted. Paul Cohen in 7th. Shane Gross 8th. Jim Whaley back in 9th place. Up on the high side there, working that high side. They've got a pretty much an even match here between the high side and the low side. Aaron has the lead again here. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to hold on to that or not. Jeremy Horn back in there. Boy, what a shove. He just got by Mark Day down the backstretch. Coming into the turn, it looks like the inside line is going to get a pretty good shove. I don't know who's going to get this at the line. Let's see if we can see. Looks like Aaron got a little bit of a lead, and Aaron leads another lap. Good job. Jeremy Horn retakes the lead in the turns. It's how much these lines are evenly matched. They're just back and forth all the time. Aaron back out ahead again. Lose a little bit of ground there. Mark Day, he backs off a little. Might have been getting a little warm there. You get to pushing too awful much and the car will get hot. Pretty much evenly matched. Charles Smith started 4th and gets shuffled back. He is back in 5th now. 5th and 6th, kind of bouncing back and forth. He's up on the high side. Number 21, Tabasco sauce. Good looking car. Like a Tabasco sauce. A buddy of mine that used to drive trucks had a Tabasco truck that he painted. Man, great looking truck. Jeremy Horn leads that lap. Jim Whaley, 8th after starting 15th. He's worked his way into 8th position. That's good. Good job. Josh Medlock in 10th. Rick Mason. We talked about Rick today. He's just quietly hanging loose right here, right now. He's started 13th, running in 10th. I think he's happy. He's down there on the low line, just holding on to the draft, he probably wish Jeff Dotson would catch up to him. Jeff's a little ways back off of him, but not too far. And Evan Black has totally lost the draft here and is all by himself. He is almost a half a lap down, folks. Matter of fact, he is a half a lap down. These guys are coming up on whoops, wrong one. There we go. Okay. You'll see him coming out of turn 4 right here and coming to the flag. Quite a bit of speed build up off of that corner. Down into turn 1. Noah Lewis now up on the high side. Somehow Aaron got shuffled back behind Mark Day. Now Mark Day's pushing Noah Lewis to the lead. Noah wants to get up there and lead a lap. He does have a little bit of a lead over Jeremy Horn, but we know that inside line's going to be a little faster in the turns. Jeremy pulls back ahead. Mark Day's been a good pusher, I'll tell you that, man. He's been doing great. At the line, it's going to be Jeremy Horn once again. Shane Gross up on the high side. Trying to follow Aaron Cummings' foot tracks there. Dave Force back in 13th. Let's ride along here with Dave Force for just a few minutes. Oh, that was a close call. I don't know who the heck that was. I think that was Josh Medlock that got shuffled back there. Yeah, that was a close call. Something happened. He's okay, though, but he's out of the draft now. Noah Lewis up on the high side, still trying to get that one lap lead. Has not been able to do it yet. He's got a pretty good run down the backstretch here, but going into turn 3, loses all that momentum. The inside is always faster than the outside in the turns. Now on the straightaways, the high side is usually the fastest. It kind of stands to reason, you know. I mean, it's further around the track on the high side than it is on the low side. Low side's kind of like the shortest way around the track, so it's rightfully faster. Buzz Cohen back here, 6th place. And Noah Lewis to the lead. Drops it down in front of Jeremy Horn. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, that's going to be a big one. Everybody's going to get caught up in that. Oh, my word. The whole back part of the field got caught up in that. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened here. It looked like Frank Hartley. I'm not really positive here. Let's go see what happened here to these guys. Somebody got into the back of Frank Hartley or something there. Okay, Noah Lewis dropped it down in front. And this is where, oh, Frank Hartley went up and got into Mark Day. Yep. And that's what started this whole ball of rolling right here. Mark Day is going to get more damage. He'll get into Frank Hartley again. More guys are going to get collected into it, though. Aaron Cummings is going to get hit from behind. Oh, my. This is just a piled up mess here. This is the big one, folks. This is what we were talking about earlier. You know, we know there's going to be one. We just don't know when it's going to happen. And here it is. Happens on lap 20. So, all right. Well, these guys will get caught back up. We're going to see pit stops here. I do believe they have resets. So, those guys that did get damaged should be able to get caught back up here, go in and get a reset, get a new car, and ready to go back out here. 60 laps to go when they get to the line. So, pretty good green flag run. First caution of the race, and we've had a lot of lead changes since the beginning of the race. 7 lead changes. That's pretty good. Everybody's got a chance to get out there and get those bonus points. Jeremy Horn has led the most laps, though. He's led 14. Aaron Cummings led 3, and Noah Lewis has led 2 now. And Noah brings them all to pit road. Two-tire change for Noah Lewis, and he'll be out. Good job. Some guys may be taking 2, some taking 4. All right, as Noah Lewis takes over the point here, let's get a word in with Noah. Noah Lewis, you got a copy?
10-4, I got you.
Well, Noah, you're out front there. Boy, it just seemed like it took forever for you guys to get a run there on that outside. How is the outside compared to the inside as far as speed?
Well, the inside at Daytona is usually going to be the preferred lane, always. But The outside was moving. I was getting some bumps and able to keep the car under control, so that was always great. And took it right at a perfect time there because the mayhem happened after I took the lead. So it's rolling pretty fine, but too early to try to be pinching guys. So just kind of giving room.
Right. Yeah. Well, now that you're out front, you're going to be kind of like the sitting duck, like Jeremy Horn was there for 14 laps. So, are you just going to ride on that bottom, protect that position, and do like he did there, and just try to be fast? Because I'm sure he's going to probably be pushing you pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to try to do. He did a pretty good job of doing that for a long time, and we were coming up to our fuel window, so the caution came out right at a perfect time. We were about 5 away from pitting. So I think I'm going to try to defend this line and see where it takes me.
All right, well, thanks for talking with us, Noah, and good luck out there, man. It's looking like it's a lot of fun.
10-4, I'd also like to give a shout-out to my friend Chris for watching out there, so thanks for watching, bud.
Cool. All right. All right, wishing Noah and the rest of these guys good luck. I see we had our usual troll stop by and give us the thumbs down. I know who it is. That's all right. I just give them the thumbs down on their videos every time I go watch them. I specifically go to give them a thumbs down. So that's all right. Hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And here we go, folks. Ready to go back racing. Hayes car's in.
Ready, green.
And there's the green, Noah Lewis. And Jeremy Horn on the front row. Here comes Rick Mason. He's already in third. Coming from 13th up to third. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I go give them the thumbs down. I know who they are. All I got to do is look up their IP. I know who gave the thumbs down. So I just go give the thumbs down to their broadcast. Don't matter to me. I don't care anymore. It used to bother me, but I don't care anymore. I just go back and give them thumbs down. On all my accounts. Dave Force up to fourth. Getting up there on the high side, pushing Jeremy Horn. Frank Hartley now back into sixth. And the only one that's still not out there is Shane Gross. He's still sitting on pit road. Josh Medlock losing serious time back here. Don't know what happened there, whether he got shuffled out again or if this is by design. Gosh, I wouldn't think that he'd want to be back that far, but running the Batman car there for Steam King, one of the moderators in chat. Mark Koshik taking up the tail end of this group, falling right in behind Jeff Dotson. Those two, a little bit of distance between that front group, just in case another big one happens, I think. Charles Smith gets shuffled to the back of this group. rush. Jeremy Horn back to the lead. He got around Noah Lewis. Those two have been switching the lead back and forth. It's going to be interesting when it comes down close to the end of this race, which one of them is going to be ahead of the other one to grab this win. Jeremy Horn's been extremely strong, from what I understand, in this season, so keep an eye on him. Another one to keep an eye on, too, is Jim Whaley. Jim Whaley's been really good. And Rick Mason. Rick Mason's another one. Good to see Mark Day out there. I know Mark Day from a long time ago. Running the retro Richard Petty paint scheme, looks like. Pretty cool looking paint scheme there. The number 43. STP. Aaron Cummings now in 9th. And Whaley now 10th. These guys they're kind of lagging back just a little bit too. Maybe they're seeing something up in the front here they're not liking. I don't know. We're coming up on lap 29, folks, of 80. Long ways to go to complete this race. Yeah, they get shuffled around quite a bit, and all the way back to 11th place now. And good thing Jeff Dotson, Mark Koshik are working together. Old Gomez back here. That's what he goes by. That's everybody in here in team speak, and all his friends, they call him Gomez. Mark Koshik. Josh Medlock now 27 seconds behind the leader. Shane Gross back out there on the track, looking for somebody to draft with, is running a couple of laps down there. Could have been something personal came up, he had to leave or whatever. He'll be all right. Cautions will get him caught back up and back on the lead lap, if they have it anymore. I know the way these guys are driving, they're doing a great job, but the way that they're weaving around there so much, boy, it just it's a little frightening, I think. The way they're weaving around. Aaron Cummings trying to make a move on the high side again. He ran really good up there and got up there and actually led 3 laps by doing this. So he's in the process of working through the field here once again. Oh, wow, right in front of somebody, got a bumper hook there, and no caution. Rick Mason out across the grass, folks. And it looks like he may have caught Paul Cohen. Let's go take a look at that. Wow, that was crazy right there. That scared the heck out of me. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm going to say he probably got a bumper hook or something here. Along in here somewhere. Looks like Paul Cohen was on his tail. Oh yeah, he got a big run right there. And when he comes back down across the track, he took Paul right along with him. Both of them went down across the grass. And Rick Mason gonna hit the wall pretty hard, but it doesn't look like Paul Cohen did. Oh no, he did it. He hit the wall too. Okay, so both of them gonna have serious damage on their car. As they try to limp it to pit road to get it looked at. Back up front here, they will go a lap down as Jeremy Horn continues to lead. Noah Lewis second, Dave Force third. Yeah, we hate to see that, them guys getting damaged like that. Hopefully they got a reset, they can get back out there, or the damage is not too significant. And they are coming up on Josh. Nope, that is not Josh. That is Shane Gross. Shane gets out of the way and lets the leaders go by, taking it way down on the apron. But Josh Medlock, he's wondering when these guys are going to get close enough to him. They're just about 5 or 6 seconds behind him. And this is not what Josh wanted to see. He did not want to go a lap down. Back up front. Boy, these three are starting to pull away. Starting to put some distance on him. Frank Hartley gets around Aaron Cummings, Mark Day, Aaron up on that high side, all by himself. Evan Black taking the bottom. Aaron will follow in behind Evan Black and try to maintain that draft. If he doesn't, he's okay. There's Rick Mason. Just one lap down. Josh Medlock, he goes a lap down. All the pace, all the race, yeah, all the cars get by him. All the lead lap cars. Jeremy Horn continues to lead here. Coming up on the halfway mark here, folks. In about another 6 or 7 laps, we'll be at the halfway mark. Frank Hartley coming from 6th up to 3rd. Mark Day has just not been able to get back up there since he started on the outside of the front row. He's pushed a lot of guys up there, but now it's his turn. He wants to get up there and lead a lap. Maybe getting a little bit of help there from Evan Black. Evan hooking up on the back of his bumper. Aaron Cummings joining in with them. They need about 3 of them up there to really do good. Oh, there goes Dave Force up to the high side. So now they've got 4 on the high side, 3 on the bottom. So they should do real well up there if they can stick together and everybody work together. They should be able to drive by that inside line. Mark Day wants to lead a lap. He's got a good run down the backstretch. And again, we know that in the turns, that bottom line is just a tick faster. Now he's just got to get a good run coming out of turn 4 to come to that line and see if Mark Day might be able to pull ahead just enough to grab that bonus point. It's going to be close at the line here, folks. And yes, he did. He grabbed it. Mark Day led that lap, so he'll collect a bonus point. Oh, no, oh my. There's a big one. Boy, I don't know what happened there. Mark Day just like went right up the hill into that lap car. Wow, could have been some, it could have been some arrow, maybe some arrow off of him or something. But he just like turned right into that lap car. I mean, it looked like they had him almost cleared, you know, but this is right where it happened. Oh, he may have got a little bit of a shove there. Oh, he did. He did. He got hit in the tail by the number 8 of Evan Black. So just a little bump, and that shoved him up the hill, and that's what caused that. So he will get into Noah Lewis now. But I think Noah's going to be okay. He may have a little bit of side damage, but it's for Mark Day and Evan Black, it's going to be a tow to pit road and see if they can't get that damage fixed up. Oh, my word. All right, well, let's see if Jeremy Horn brings them all to pit road this time. I'm sure they probably will. We'll keep an eye out and see if anybody's thinking about 2 tire changes or anything. Yep, here they come. Some lap cars staying out trying to get their lap back. Josh Medlock, one of them. All right, Noah Lewis or Dave Force with a 2-tire change. That's going to put him out in front. He'll get a bonus point for leading a lap. A good call. I think a 2-tire change really is all you need here. It's just Daytona. Change right side's one pit stop, left side's another pit stop. That's all you really need to worry about. Well, let's talk to... I do have some guys in here. Jeremy Horn, you got a copy.
10-4, I got you, Rudy.
Jeremy, you've led the most laps so far in the race, but boy, everybody's bidding for that top spot and giving you a pretty tough time out there. How's it been going? How's the racing been going?
It's been going pretty good, pretty clean racing. I mean, the cautions have fell right in perfect time for the, the pits there, but it's been going pretty good. It's hard to get that outside going. It seems like they can get right up to the bottom, but it's real hard to pass.
Right. Yep. Well, we've seen a few of the drivers out here, and I'm not to try to give away their little secrets, but Dave Force only taking a 2-tire change. Did you feel it necessary for 4 tires in this car, or do you think 2 tires is safe and okay?
Well, I took 2 tires the last pit stop, and it did pretty good, but it was getting kind of tight, so I figured I'll take 4 here to set myself up for maybe 2 out the next 2 pit stops. We'll see how that works.
Cool. All right. Well, that's good to know. I just kind of was concerned. I mean, if it's not going to be safe out there, we might want to keep an eye on Dave Force then. But I'm not sure what he did last time, but he only did 2-tire change this time. So, all right, well, we'll let you get back at it here, Jeremy. Good luck, and, man, keep up the good work. You're doing great.
Thank you, Rudy. You'll have a good one.
You too, buddy. All right, so Dave Force is our leader in the X-Side ride. Now, wait a minute. That's a Chevy, and he's got Ford Taurus on it? What? That's a Chevy. That's a Chevy Impala. He must be a Ford guy. Rush. What's up? Alright, looks like the lights are out. We should see that, yeah, them lap cars should be able to go around and catch up to the back of the field here before they go green. That would be Evan Black, Rick Mason, Shane Gross. They'll get to go around and catch up to the back of the field, looks like. I'm sorry, Rick Mason and Shane Gross. And it looks like Buzz Cohen has taken the car behind the wall. Mark Day still sitting on pit road. Not sure, maybe he did not have a reset left and got to sit there and get the damage fixed up. Or he may be calling it a day. There's plenty of time. They still got another half of this race to go. Half out of the way and the other half to go. So, there's lots of time you can get fixed up. And you never know. You just never know. You can pick up a few positions. All right, 10 of them on the lead lap here, folks. All the way back to Jim Whaley. Whaley kind of laying back a little bit. Dave Force, Jeremy Horn on the front row, ready to go green here, folks. Dave's car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there they go. And Mark Day disconnected from TeamSpeak, so I won't be able to talk to him. I've asked these guys to try to stay in TeamSpeak and I would talk to him, but he's opted not to. Jeremy Horn drops into the bottom. Pick up second. Aaron Cummings sitting there. Charles Smith up on the high side. Doesn't have a partner up there at the moment, but Frank Hartley, we got a few guys that are trying to work their way back up through there. Jim Whaley, everybody has caught up here now. We've got 3 cars a lap down. Evan Black, Rick Mason, and Shane Grove, all 1 lap down. Looking to try to, hoping for a caution here to get back on the lead lap. Dave Force continues to lead. Aaron's trying everything he can on that high side. He's been up there to the front before, and he's just hoping for some help. Number 21 of Charles Smith trying to get there, and they're going 3 wide back here. Holy smokes, folks. They're 3 wide. Good night. Somebody getting shuffled. Jeff Dotson way down below the line is going to lose a position. Wow, that was kind of nuts right there. He's going to lose a whole bunch of positions. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. It looked like he kind of got shuffled out and went below the line, so he didn't get involved in it. I think that was him and Josh Medlock that almost got together. Jeremy Horn goes to the high side, out in front of Aaron Cummings. Almost like it must be Jeff Blinken there, I think. That's what I heard. It sounded like something like an engine blew up or something there. I heard it just in the distance. Dave Ford still out front. Got Noah Lewis. Now, Noah's been to the front and knows what it's like. He's been in this position a good many times, so he knows just exactly what he's got to do. And we may see him and Dave Force hook up and work this field together. Jeremy Horn, Aaron Cummings on the outside. Got a pretty good run, pushing Jeremy Horn to the lead. Oh, and he couldn't come down. Dave Force was right there. That was a close call. He had to actually get out of the gas right there because he almost caused a big one. That inside line's got a pretty good run. Aaron's trying to catch up to Jeremy Horn right now. Jeremy, boy, he's pretty wiggly. I'm not sure. Could be a lot of aero push around that car right now, and I think that's what these guys are experiencing right now. A lot of aero push. These cars are just so susceptible to that, I'm telling you. Jim Whaley. up there on the high side. And also, I believe that is the number 41 there. We've got Shane Gross up there with him. He is a lap down. He's trying to stay. He wants to get that lucky dog position. So him and Evan Black are actually racing for position amongst themselves. Now, Evan's got a pretty good lead on him there. He's trying to keep himself in the lucky dog position in case a caution comes out. So sort of a race within a race here, folks, just to try to be in that lucky dog position. Jeff Dotson falling way back. Oh, what happened there? Dave Force. Wow, he had a moment. Sorry, I missed that. Doggone it. I just caught something out of the corner of my eye. Could have got a hook there from Noah Lewis. These cars are, boy, I'll tell you, you just like touch the back of them and they're going to go around. Noah and Jeremy Horn drag race down the backstretch into the corner. Ouch! Aaron got into the wall. Looks like the number 41 of Shane Gross, he gets into the wall as well. Looked like he just followed Aaron right into the wall, but I think Aaron's okay. Just a slight tap. Frank Hartley, 4th place. Force now on the back of Aaron Cummings. They're working that high side pretty good. Jim Whaley up there with them now. Jim knows how to get to the front. He's been in victory lane a few times here, and he knows how to get there. Maybe they ought to let Jim out front and let him lead. He knows how to get there. Just kidding. Jeremy Horn and Aaron Cummings drag race to the start-finish line here to see who's going to lead a lap. Jeremy's led 30, Aaron has led 3, and right now it looks like Aaron's got a pretty good run there out of the turn. He is going to lead that lap. He got a good push from Dave Force. I'm not sure Aaron is coming down or not. No, boy, that was close. Close call right there. He almost got into the side of Jeremy Horn. Oh, Dave Force drops it to the bottom. There goes Jim Whaley. Now he's going to hook up with Aaron Cummings. Mark Koshik in 9th. Barely hanging on to the draft at the moment. He was way back there. If you remember earlier, he was way back about a half a lap behind, and now he's got caught back up to the field here, and he doesn't want to lose that draft again. So he's going to be working pretty hard to hang on to Charles Smith. If these guys aren't careful, they will lose the draft. Is the first car lap down, will be the lucky dog if a caution comes out. And I'll tell you what, by the way things are getting pretty dicey up here, we might see a caution. These guys are going to have to pit one more time here for fuel, folks. So, and probably going to see some guys take 2 tires, some take 4, but they're getting pretty nervous up here. A lot of guys dicing around. The 125 of Frank Hartley. He goes high and then he goes low. Not sure which lane he wants to be in. Whichever lane's moving, right? Whichever lane's moving the quickest. Noah Lewis to the high side again. Riding along here with Dave Forson. They are coming up on Jeff Dotson. Jeff Dotson he's about to go a lap down here in just a minute. They're coming up on him pretty quick. Let's see how these guys handle Jeff Dotson, how much he's going to come into play in this, because they're going to probably go 3 wide. Oh, he's getting down off the track and let them go by. Well, you know what? That's pretty cool. That's a lot of respect right there by Jeff Dotson. I mean, he didn't have to go a lap down. He could have stayed, you know, high or low, whatever, but he didn't have to get down off the track. So that's pretty cool. Jeremy Horn's still in the lead. Evan Black is just pushing the daylights out of him because he wants to stay in that lucky dog position. We're at 25 to go, folks. Rick Mason in the 11th. Shane Gross is off the pace back here. Doesn't have anybody to work with either, but he is in 13th. Couple of laps down. High side, Noah Lewis working at it again. Up there with Dave Force. Those two, I think, are teaming up here to do something. Oh, somebody just got out of it there. That was Rick Mason, and he's coming to pit road early. Looks like he may have got caught speeding on pit road, though. He hit pit road pretty fast. But these guys are starting to work up their last pit stop here. Coming down to 20 to go here pretty quick. They're going to want to think about pit stops real quick. They're probably getting kind of low on fuel. We'll see when the leaders come down to pit road. And nobody stopping this time. Mason trying to get back up to speed. Stand down on the apron. That's one of the rules. You know, make sure you enter on the backstretch. It's pretty much a NASCAR rule, I think. I don't think anybody... Well, it's not really a regular rule in NASCAR. I think they make it a kind of a gentleman's agreement to do it. You know, if the coast is clear, nobody's coming around, they let them go back up on the track, you know, right out of pit road. But most of the time they do wait till they enter on the backstretch. But here in iRacing, sim racing, it's a whole lot different. We don't have experience that the real NASCAR drivers got, so I think a lot of leagues make it a rule that, you know, to enter on the backstretch. Shane Gross going another lap down, gets out of the way. Mark Koshik, tail end of that group. Last one on the lead lap right now is about 3/10 from the back of Charles Smith. And nobody's opted to come to pit road yet, and we are at 20 to go here, folks. 20 laps to go. Front three actually pulling away now. They're out there over a second ahead of fourth place, Frank Hartley. These guys need to get in a line or it's just not going to work. They're going to keep losing time. Aaron Cummings trying to get around Frank Hartley on the high side, working with Josh Medlock. Remember, just a short time ago, Josh was a lap down. And now he's right back up here bidding for a win. Guys continue to lose more time from that front three. Jeremy Horn and Noah Lewis and Dave Forrest. Man, they've got over 2-second lead over that other group. Because they're side-by-side racing back here. They're just losing time to them leaders. Coming to 18 to go this time. If anybody's going to make a pit, boy, they got to be thinking about it pretty quick here. They can't make it the rest of the way on fuel. Frank Hartley comes in for his final pit stop. Nobody comes in with him. That's a big break there, man. You gotta have somebody come in with you, communicate with somebody, and say, "Hey, let's pit together, so we can come out together." Right side tires going on. 4-tire change looks like for Frank Hartley, packing every bit of fuel in that he can get in it, and he is away. And here comes the leaders to pit road. Wow, Noah Lewis driving it in there a little bit too fast. Oh, he's going to get a speeding penalty on that one. That is for sure. We'll see him sitting on pit road for a little while. He just drove it in there way too fast. If he doesn't get a speeding penalty, I'm not really sure what to think about that. But he is sitting there extra long, folks. That's a 15-second penalty for coming down pit road too fast. Aaron Cummings out in the lead. Wait to see. He's probably going to be coming to pit road. Yes, he is coming in. Him and Josh Medlock, several others, the whole rest of the field. Getting that thing slowed down is going to be key here. Let's see if he takes any tires. I don't think I'd take any tires. I'd put a splash of gas in it and get the heck off of pit road. And he overshot his pit. Had to back up 2 times. Oh, no. Well, that would be a 2-tire stop because he needs to get the heck out of Dodge right now. Go, 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 go. Medlock's away. That just cost Aaron Cummings a lot of time on pit road. Charles Smith comes off pit road first with a 2-tire change. That's what he needed to do. That's going to be the winning ticket right there. He gets back up to speed. Dave Force coming around. He's got a full head of steam catching up to Charles Smith. And he's going to pass Charles. Easily passes him. But Dave's got nobody to work with out there right now. He's out here all by himself. A 2-tire change for Dave. Medlock and all these guys way back here. Jeremy Horn getting around Medlock. Mark Koshik in 5th. These guys should be able to catch up here with the draft. Aaron Cummings 6th place. Frank Hartley. And they had a pretty good run there on the outside. They're going to go right on by Aaron Cummings and by Josh Medlock. and Markoshik. That's that full head of steam they just had. And they're not done yet. They're going to go by Jeremy Horn. That's what drafting with somebody helps out right there. Dave Force way out ahead. Charles Smith backpedaling it a little bit here, trying to pick up some help here from Frank Hartley. Frank is working with, I believe that is Evan Black. Yeah, they're going to drive around. Wow, see there, that's what the draft does for you right there. They're staying high, so Charles Smith can't get any of that draft. They drive around Jeff Dotson. And they are closing in now on Dave Force, and they're going to have a heck of a head of steam here to go right on by Dave Force. That's what the draft does. Good job. Frank Hartley to the lead for the first time today. He will lead this lap, folks. Grabs that bonus point. Working with a lap car, Evan Black. 13 to go, folks. These guys have all, they've all got nose to tail now, and you're going to start seeing these guys working together here to try to catch up to Frank Hartley. Dave Force getting hung out to dry. Charles Smith and Aaron Cummings driving by. And they've got Jeremy Horn on their tail. Jeremy leading 42 laps today, wants this win. If he gets denied this win, boy, that'd be a heartbreaker right there after leading 42 out of 80 laps. He does clinch the most laps led today, though. Nobody will top that. Now they're trying to pass up Charles Smith. Aaron Cummings barely got ahead of him there for a second. And they've closed right up on the back now of Evan Black. Evan working with, oh boy, look at this run here. They just got a huge run. Aaron Cummings going for the lead. He has been in victory lane once this year, I think it was in the Corvettes. Oh, a little bump off the wall there. Aaron Cummings will lead this lap. Bringing his teammate with him, Jeremy Horn down in front. Oh! Man, needed a shoehorn to get in there. Almost took the nose right off of Frank Hartley's car. I bet you Frank wasn't too appreciative of that. Aaron washing up a little bit. He better be awful careful doing that, because I'm telling you, Jeremy Horn's going to look right in there. Frank Hartley coming back on the outside. Charles Smith now mired back here in 5th place and no place to go. He just can't get a run. No teammate working with him. Jim Whaley, Josh Medlock trying to work the high side. If they could get hooked up there with them front two, they would be okay. Oh, this is getting ugly up here. Frank Hartley drops it down. They drop it down in front of Aaron Cummings. Oh, Hartley. They shuffle out Evan Black. Sorry about that. Thought I had that muted. Jeremy Horn on the outside. Man, this is getting wild here, folks. 10 to go, 9 to go at the line. Jeremy Horn leads another lap. He's got Jim Whaley pushing the daylights out of him right now. All over the back of that bumper. Hartley down here. Oh, who was that? Koshik. Oh, man, what happened to Koshik? Let's go back and take a look here. Something happened to Koshik I did not see. Might have got the bumper hook off of Dave Force maybe, or something here. Let's keep an eye on Koshik. This was on the backstretch. Force goes way up the hill. Oh, and he collects Koshik. Oh, Koshik goes into the inside wall, hits hard, and it looks like Koshik's day is over, and Dave Force also. So back up front, this is the race that's going on up here. Jeremy Horn, Jim Whaley. Aaron Cummings trying to get a run on the outside. They're doing some blocking out there. Lots of blocking going on right now. Coming to 6 to go. Horn in front. Looks like he's going to ride that high side to keep anybody from passing him on the high side. Wow. Okay. I know if it was me, about where Aaron's at, I would drop it to the bottom. And that's exactly what Jeremy's doing. He is just preventing anybody from making that run. Whaley up there. Aaron Cummings comes up on the back of Jeremy Horn. And it looks like the low line's starting to get together. They're leaving Jim Whaley hung out to dry. Coming to 5 to go. This time, Aaron pulls out. Wants to get this run. Wants this win. Who's going to win it here, folks? Who's going to win it? Anybody? Anybody got a guess? My money's on Jeremy Horn. But I'm hoping my son Aaron wins it. So, what do you do? Hey, Kelvin, good to see you. Aaron Cummings trying to come back on that high side. Him and Whaley working together up there. That's a good teammate to have. Medlock sitting right there in 4th. Coming up on lap traffic. Is that who's going to go with who up here? How's that going to come into play? Frank Hartley takes his car behind the wall. So does Dave Force. We've lost a few drivers here. Paul Cohen, Mark Day, Dave Force, Frank Hartley, all out of the race. Shane Gross, actually 3 laps down, just went into 11th. Looks like Whaley's going to drop it to the bottom. He may have been getting a little bit warm there, pushing Aaron, and has to get that car cooled off. Lap traffic getting split up. Noah Lewis back out, but he is in 7th place. And here we go, back up front again with Evan Black being a lap car pushing Jeremy Horn. Now Jim Whaley pulls out. I'm sorry, that's Josh Medlock, my bad. Medlock and Aaron Cummings up on the high side. They need another car up there to help them. Well, looks like Charles Smith may be the guy. He's pulling up there. Coming to 2 to go this time by, folks. Medlock getting shuffled out. Aaron Cummings drops it to the low line. Waiting for something to change up here. Medlock is going to go back. Jeremy Horn continues to lead. 50 laps he's led. Whaley pulls out again. Aaron Cummings going with him. Coming up on Jeff Dotson. Jeff's been in this position before, and what he does is he just pulls down on the apron and lets these guys go by. He would really love to be up here racing with these boys right now, but unfortunately, these guys are coming up with a full head of steam on him, and he has no drafting partner. What is he going to do? He's going to get the heck out of the way. Good job. Let them boys race it out.
White flag, nice and smooth.
White flag. Charles Smith goes into second. He's worked hard to get himself into that position. Started fourth today. Has been up and down and back in the field and up in the field. And, man, he has just really worked hard to get there. Whaley and Aaron trying to get this run on the high side. They got 3 on the bottom working together. Oh, wow. Horn out of shape. Oh, and that's going to catch a bunch of them. And the cautions, no, is it going to be the caution? Jeremy Horn, Aaron Cummings, and Aaron is going to win it. Are you kidding me? He won it. Holy smokes, beating Jeremy Horn to the win. Awesome job. Congratulations to my son Aaron Cummings. Wow. What a run. I'm telling you. Big congratulations to Aaron. Holy smokes. Wow. That was crazy. Well, let's get the official results here because, I'm not sure. Sometimes that changes, and I want to get the official. Yeah, he got it. Jeremy Horn finished second, Jim Whaley third. So let's get these guys down here and one at a time. Let me get them all in here. Let's see. And Aaron. Okay, we'll get these guys all down here. We'll start out with Jim Whaley. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Holy smokes, what a finish there, brother. I'm telling you, man, that was like crazy racing up there. Tell me about it.
I don't even know what happened at the end, and I don't know how I got that car that far out of control and kept it. I wasn't lifting, and I was turning the wheel and drifting that sucker.
I'm telling you, man. Well, it all worked out, and you guys would get that run on the outside, and then the inside would come alive, and it was just back and forth and back and forth. Were the cars that evenly matched? Was the high side quicker than the low side, or what was going on there?
The outside was really, really good. The problem was people were bailing on it. So if you could get 2 or 3 cars that would be consistently lined up, you could fly and you could go. But then people would bail for the bottom, and that was it. So you got left hanging, and I was committed to the outside, so I was living or dying by it.
Oh man, I'll tell you what a fantastic finish. That was one of the best finishes I've seen, even though I hated to see people get wrecked. I hate to see that. God, you work so hard, you drive your tail off for 80 laps or 79 laps, and on the last lap you're coming to the start finish line for your, first, second, third place finish, and then something like that happens. But you're bringing home third tonight. Are you happy with that finish, Jim?
Well, considering the fact of my track record and I can never finish a restrictor plate race, yeah.
Okay, well, before you go celebrate your third place, anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, my boys are watching it. A shout out to Zach and Trevor. They've been watching all night, and I could hear them in the background yelling.
Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you what, that was one heck of a finish, man. I'm telling you. Well, congratulations, Jim, again, and we'll see you. Well, you guys will be back here next week, but I won't be able to make it here. But awesome race, man. Awesome race.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right. Okay, let's get to second place. Jeremy Horn. You got a copy?
10-4, Rudy, I got you.
Well, what a finish there. Oh, tell me what happened. It looked like you got out of shape. Somebody bumped you. Or I don't know exactly what happened there. Can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, we were coming down the backstretch, and I thought that Jim and Aaron were going to just blow by us there because I pulled out a little bit too far. And, Evan and CB, they were just beating the back end off the car going in the backstretch. And I was like, okay. He's like, I think we got this. And going into 3, give me a bump, and it was just loose tires, old tires, and I have no clue how in the world I saved that. I have no clue how in the world I kept off of Jim. But I saw Aaron coming up, and I was like, I'm not even going to get a block this. All I can do is try to pull down on him and slow him down a little bit, but he kind of pulled through there.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I didn't know who was going to win that because, you know, I guess it checked you up enough that he kept his foot right in it. When you're coming to the line, that's probably the right thing to do. You would have probably done it, you know, but he kept his foot in it. But you did come out of here with leading the most laps tonight. You led 51 out of the 80 laps. So it's going to be a good points night for you tonight, Jeremy.
Oh yeah, when I had the thing sideways in 3, I just kept it in the throttle, and that's all I kept thinking is, man, if I can just get out of here without hitting anybody, I'll take the good points night over the win, and we'll carry on to Rockingham and see where it goes from there.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was one heck of a save. I don't know how you did it either, Jeremy. That was unbelievable save, man. Your car was going sideways. I mean, it was going to go, you know, and you just pulled out of it and you kept your foot in it, and man, you come home second. So congrats to you. Anybody you want to give a shout out to or thank?
Yeah, I want to thank my fiance Hannah and my son Gabriel, who should be in bed right now, but they put up with me doing all this stuff and having fun with these guys in this series that Jeff puts on. It's great, having a bunch of fun, and just couldn't do it without them or without Jeff and CB for putting this thing on.
All right, well, Jeremy, good luck next week, and congrats again on second. Man, it was really good racing out there. Good job.
Thank you, Rudy. Hopefully, all your fans like watching that out there. It was a good race indeed. I'll catch you later.
Okay. All right, we're up here to our winner. Aaron, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
I figured we'd hear a whoo-hoo or something. Man, tell us about that end, Aaron.
It just unfortunate circumstance. I ended up getting into Frank there with a couple to go and spun him out. I want to apologize. You know, unfortunate with these cars, they don't line up whatsoever. But no, it was something with watching Jim save that, because I watched in my mirror after he got sideways, and I thought it was pretty much over there, and he was going to come back up into me, but he got it saved down, and Jeremy lifted, and I just went underneath him, and I lucked out and got back to the line before he did.
Man, I'll tell you what, that was one heck of a finish. I was right on the edge of my seat, Aaron, man. I'll tell you what, I really didn't know who won it until I actually looked at the results, because, you know, the ticker was showing one thing and the results showed another thing. But you actually come out of here with the win tonight. Tell me about the racing out there and just how the car was. Did you try 2 tires on it or 4 tires, or was it 4 tires every time?
It was 4 every time. A couple people tried 2, and they were saying it was tight, but I stayed it with 4, and you know, that's why I was staying out on the outside most of the race, because it felt better out there anyway.
Well, how much aero push did you feel around the car? Because we've seen some cars make some really squirrely moves out there. Was there a lot of aero push on the cars?
If you were in the front, you really didn't feel it so much. Now, if you were behind, it was a little different, but I was out of it so much when I was following somebody, so that I really didn't feel too much of it.
Well, you were up there, and you only led 8 laps tonight, but you led the most important one, the last one, Aaron. Great job. Congratulations on your victory, and I know you're going to probably go celebrate this with all the guys up there, but anybody you want to thank before you go?
Aside from you and MaxSpeedTV, of course, Jeff, everybody in the league, we all have fun. Yeah, there's not many of us, but, you know, we do have great races every week, and, you know, the new guys that come in joined us tonight, Evan, Frank, Mark, you know, yeah, keep on coming back, keep racing with us. We'll have some fun every week.
All right, Evan, or Aaron, Evan, you said Evan. Okay, well, congrats, Aaron, and man, I'm proud of you. You did a great job, kept your foot right in it, man. That's what you got to do when you're coming to the line. Hey, you got to keep your foot right in it. So, congrats.
All righty.
All right, folks, let's run down through the results here real quick. Aaron coming home with the win here tonight. That's my son. Congratulations to my son. Aaron, Jeremy Horn will finish second. Jim Whaley third. Charles Smith fourth. Josh Medlock fifth. Evan Black sixth. Noah Lewis seventh. Rick Mason eighth. Jeff Dotson ninth. Shane Gross in 10th. Mark Koshik, 11th. Frank Hartley, 12th. Dave Force, 13th. Mark Day, 14th. And Paul Buzz Cohen finishes in 15th place. So again, congratulations to Aaron Cummings, our winner here tonight for Roaring Thunder Racing League. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. We appreciate it. Until next time, here on MaxSpeedTV, stay safe and have a good night.